guys, I hope you're doing really well, all self-quarantined like I am still here in my house. I wanted to come back and talk to you about COVID-19 again and what this could possibly mean for travelers like myself and probably you and honestly everyone, because let's face it, everyone travels nowadays, whether it's near or far. So what does this mean for future travel? I'd say right now, stop traveling. If you are trying to travel, if you have friends that are trying to travel, you shouldn't be. You should be at home. You should be staying away from everybody, keeping your distance unless it's absolutely necessary. Like, no one should be traveling. I had to cancel 2 trips, and as of right now, I have another trip planned for May and June. I haven't booked anything yet. It is for a wedding and also some other things. And there's a really good possibility that I'm not going to be going on that trip. But I would say don't book anything, any travel plans for the next 2 weeks. Let's see how things turn out here in the US. In Austin right now, as of right now, there are 41 cases, maybe more. As we speak, people are getting tested and the number is rising. It's rising really fast here in the US because a lot of people aren't practicing social distancing as they should be. So that's kind of scary. I have a lot of friends in Italy and also in Spain, and they are telling me people need to take it seriously. They have been all on lockdown for over a week now, and it's scary, and things in the US aren't getting better and people are taking it too lightly. So please stay at home. If you're watching this, please don't go out or stop seeing your friends. It's better to stop now and have to be by yourself for a week than to not stop and have to really suffer the consequences for over a year or more, or have someone that's close to you die. Another thing I wanted to say is, while we can't travel far and book flights and take trips to other continents right now, you can still live like a tourist. Maybe not right now, but in a few weeks when we're able to go outside again and be humans, live like a tourist in your own city. There are ways to act like you're traveling while you're still at home. You can try a new restaurant, you can meet new people, you can do something or go to a place that you haven't visited before. When I moved here to Austin, I moved from Canada, and before Canada, I grew up in Australia. And after I moved to each new place, I realized how beautiful the last place I was in was and how little I did. So I decided when I moved to Austin, I would live like I was a tourist in Austin, and I did. For the past 10 years, I have done basically everything. I went to all the concerts I could. I went paddleboarding on the lake. I ate at all the restaurants. I knew Austin in and out. And I suggest you can do that in your hometown. And then for future travel, this has really changed the way that we're going to travel in the future. For me, I really did take traveling for granted. I found it so easy to be able to go to random places whenever I wanted to. I'd book flights and just go and figure it out from there. But not being able to travel, having to cancel trips and not know when I'll be able to travel again has really hit me hard. So I'm gonna definitely travel more mindfully, be more grateful for my mobility and how much we're able to move throughout the world. Also sustainability. We've only been in quarantine for a few days, but there are already profound effects on the environment. A lot of the pollution has cleared up. The water in Venice I saw was more clear than it's been in 50 years. And just the world is kind of renewing itself with the lack of humans. Let's keep it going. Once we can go outside again, once we can travel again, make sure you're doing so in a sustainable way. You're being careful not to pollute places and overuse things, and just be mindful. And I can make a separate video on traveling sustainably, but I think that's really important for our future. As of right now, airlines are kind of suffering. Flights are extremely cheap, so I would say don't book any flights right now. Cancel your travel plans if they're in the near future. I'd say keep your travel plans and your flights if they're already booked after April, like if they're booked for May or June, and we can see how things pan out in the next few weeks. But if you haven't booked anything, don't book right now. But flights are very cheap, accommodations are very cheap, the markets are crashing. So I would say in a few weeks when we see what's happening, if the virus peaks and things start getting better, I personally will probably start booking flights and planning trips and try to take advantage of all of the cheap accommodations and flights that are out there. Just be careful, like don't book unless you're sure that it is safe to. I'll be filming more videos while I'm home. I'm gonna make a credit card video soon to teach you guys how I travel for less or for cheap with credit cards and using my points. And I also have some more videos from Colombia coming, San Francisco, and all of that. I'm just editing away. And I'm also developing something really cool that I will be sharing with you guys soon. So don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up and hit subscribe down below. And if you have any questions about COVID-19 or the developments here in Austin or in the world, leave me a comment and I'll be sure to get back to you. Thanks for watching. Bye.